Finally, I'm about to leave. It's 11:41 on Wednesday, the 25th of September, 2024. I'm not doing any edits because I haven't emptied this phone. I have so many things I need to do. And of course, the overwhelm is high, but I'm out the door, learning to prioritize better. This is my closet. I know I have some superfluous shirts sticking there, but if you see my laundry room, the laundry room doesn't stress me. This is my last little bit of shirts. Oh, I have a piece of underwear that I need to put in its place. I do it a bit at a time, so that there's no anxiety with that. But the extra step, because of the clean closet, or the relatively organized closet, the thing is maintaining it, you know what I mean? So yesterday I took out a bunch of shirts, no, this morning, and they went into this pile here behind this thing. So I had to take this out, put it on the bed, take out the shirts a little bit at a time. So I had like 3 piles, and then fold up the shirts, the new shirts, put them on the bottom, and then put the other ones on top. And this is just some extra, which should go here behind there. But I'm okay with that. And this still goes out and comes back in. These still come out and go back in. So much so that when I come into the bathroom, this is still tidy because I have nothing there. Because it goes back to its place as opposed to laying there. So there's not an obstacle for me to clean that. I just have those 2 things that I use and bring in whatever I need. The toilet is starting to get clean. There's a little part with rust inside, and I've been trying to clean it, and I was Googling it to try to figure it out. And now I'm like, nah, it's better than it was, but it's not perfect like it used to be. And now I'm like, okay, continue. Because the floor became dirty because of it. I'm all over the place. Speaking of floor, this is what I bought. Okay, this container, it's relatively see-through. Cleaning supplies are in it. And then there's all my towels, like the ones for the gym. And then some face cloths, and then on top of it are the somewhat yellow-stained white towels. You do the math. They're on top, but but they have to be separated, you know, because I'm not bringing a yellow-stained towel to the gym. But that got rid of this, so that needs to be cleaned because that's where I spilled OxyClean a few months ago, maybe a year ago, under a year, I think. And I never got rid of stuff. Now I got rid of stuff, and I put the shelf, which was like, you know, those gate type thing, metal, and then you put it together with little cogs, I guess you can call them, latch it together. I don't know. I took that part and I brought it downstairs to the locker. So that's good. So, but with this box in the middle here, it's not going to stay in the middle. It needs to go back. It needs to go in there. But my issue is because I have the rowing machine there, it's hard to get the box out and back in. And you know what I mean? It's going to create another step of misery. And then I'm going to end up not doing it. It's not when I feel good that I can do it. It's when things are rushed, like yesterday, and I'm tired and I'm all foggy-headed like I am today. I'm able to now do one step at a time. Okay, instead of putting the shirts in, I have to take the stuff out, put one shirt in, and then leave the rest for another time. And just do it small steps like that. So, but then I end up doing less stuff. Well, I end up moving the needle less forward, but these are things that need to be done to maintain everything. I bought these. They were $9, but they're gloves that are really industrial strength. Testing them out. Because these tear. And anyways, so that's where I'm at. It's still a mess, but things are, see, the thing is getting things organized and then maintaining it and then seeing if I can move forward, you know, because I know tomorrow, for the next 4 days, I'm going to be working. I got to wake up at 3. I woke up at like 7. Naturally. I'm still sick, but I'm coughing, but at least I think it's about 1 to 2% better, even though I'm wearing myself down to the ground, working out every day. But for the next 4 days, I won't be working out. But then I'm a little anxious, like, how am I going to get up at 3? I'm going to have to take caffeine again. I only take 1 dose when I go to the gym. I might have to do 2 doses. There's things I need to do for my Friday class. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm okay with that. Friday's where I got to bring the mannequins, but I got to test them. I have my USB key for the course. I did my printouts, but I got to go and do copies because it was too much in one time. You know what I mean? It's all that stuff. I'm feeling comfortable with it. What I can say now is laundry room has been several years. I've been doing it the same way, and I'm good with it. Right? Changing the garbage in the bathroom. That's the only garbage. I'm okay with that. It does pile up every now and then, but it's good. Recycling is good. That box I kind of like. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Putting it in, taking it out. Maybe it shouldn't go in that room. I don't know. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to keep letting this play because I'm not doing any edits. And when it uploads, it's going to take a few days as per usual. See, things are coming up. So I'm slowly getting better regardless. I'm going to take my this. Everything is good. Got the key. Yeah. Here we go. So my main goal, which has been many years, is to, master regular habits. You know what I mean? Before adding anything more. Master my money habits, master my cleaning habits especially. So I can move forward from that. It's like I'm a child again, Even master my working out habits, I have to add a lot more mobility and stretching exercises. So it takes me still a few hours. But bodybuilding is still my goal. But I don't need as much, you know what I mean? And also, going to the gym just is my break of the day. But now I have the added benefit of, a weird work schedule, which I've always had, but I can't add gym on that day, like physically. Last time I did that is when I got sick. Oh, SMJ, I know that company, because when I owned my smoothie shops, they came to fix the refrigerator, which I thought about taking refrigeration courses. I thought about also construction courses so I can fix things, plumbing. Which reminds me, I haven't fixed the toilet yet. So it's a lot of things just to maintain something. My goal would be to be as close as I can to like doing it, not being, doing it like secondhand, old hat, So I don't know. I wanted to also take a course. It was subsidized. Fixing computers, I aged out of it from what I seen. I did, and then also I'm like, there's no reason for me to do that because if I get Lenovo's, they're so cheap. Computers are so cheap relatively. There's almost like not a reason to do it. It would be just for a hobby. And gotta have a lot of hobbies. But that reminding me, I got an email that tomorrow at 2, the doors are open. Well, the online doors, or the page is open, or the whatever you want to call it, for improv to sign up. So I'm gonna do it again. Again, hopefully I'll get it for free for level 2, and hopefully there's no cancellations. We'll see how that goes. Or maybe even take the level 1, because I'm noticing that it's done like the one that I opted out of because they were offering it 50%, but I had already signed up for level 1. No, level 2 free, and I need the money. And Sundays they were asking around, like my new employer or whatever, they were trying to get people to take that class to teach it, so I took them. So I haven't been to improv, but I want to go again. So anyways, that's a priority for tomorrow, not for Friday, even though I'm going to be working at 2. But 12:30, 1:32. Actually, it'd be the perfect time because the first class ends. Second class begins. Then teaching begins at 12:30. Then at 2, a little break, and then I'll do that. Hopefully, it'll work. Hopefully, there's. Oh yeah, it's at this particular hospital, so I know there's Wi-Fi, or at least I'll have access to their computer. If not, I'll use my phone. So there's a lot of things to think about for these next 4 days, because my time will be limited then. So I won't be able to do any more advancement in the condo, but the main thing is to make sure to try to upkeep everything. That's the hardest part for me. And as per usual, I woke up so foggy-headed, and I took 1 caffeine, or 1 dose, or half a dose, and that noise. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I also have to work on the bill for Friday's class. Friday's class is the most important because I don't do it often. So I want to make sure everything's itemized properly, The other 3 classes for the other 3 days are fine. I know how it works. The one on Friday, I used to know how it works, but I don't do it as often now, and it doesn't pay as much. So I have to finagle it, But you know what I'm learning, I mean, this is going to be my, unless I get laid off or they don't have enough contracts or whatever, it's not something you get fired from. It's just they dish out the contracts and that's it. You know, unless I get kicked out by the association, which I'm thinking that's going to happen with the one on Friday, because I got suspended one time. But anyways, this is the way my life is and it's going to be, so I have to adapt accordingly. So like when I wake up, even though I'm, you know, foggy headed, like I'm realizing I tend to feel better later on is because of I'm like jet lagged all the time, you know. But if I wake up and I just get starting to do what I do, you know, I sit down, I turn on sometimes I go to the bathroom first, but sometimes I hold off because I know I gotta go twice anyways. Or if I hold out, maybe it's one big one. Because when I eat, it stimulates it again, you know what I mean? So, but if I get up, I sit down, try to take a sip of something. I don't brush my teeth immediately after I wake up, just because I'm gonna have to brush it again. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So that habit I kind of put to the side. It's usually on the times I'm home and not doing anything that I need to do that, because otherwise I'll go the whole day without brushing my teeth. So that's a little off to the side. And so I wake up, turn on the computer, well, not just open it, it's in hibernation, play something, and sit down and start minoxidilling the hair. Sometimes in parts, and I'll stop and bun it up and do something else. Sometimes I'll tough it out and do a lot, and I'm not as perfectionistic because I'm using more now. Because it depends. When my hair is dry, like if I just washed it but it's still wet, sometimes I don't feel it absorbing as much. Like I don't feel it on my scalp all the time. So it's depends. But then after that, retinol on the face, or adapalene. But I'm being less anxious about that, like having to buy the adapalene, because it's complicated. Because I have to go through iHerb and it's expensive, and no one else sells it because it's not over the counter here. But then there's retinols, and I'm trying that. I'm noticing now, yesterday and since I was sick, the phlegm was down here from when I was sick. Up until yesterday. See the difference here? I only like this side. I do a bit at a time. I don't care. You know? I'll do this tomorrow. I trimmed this yesterday. So it's always bits, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna stop it now.